What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Beginner Bike Giveaway Series. Today we're featuring the Street Scrambler. It's been a while since you guys seen this bike on the channel, but today we're doing some really cool modifications to this bike. We're going to be installing a slip-on exhaust, making it sound the way it should from the factory. We've got a luggage rack, and we're also going to be changing the front fender on this machine. Stick around. Alrighty, Spite, what parts do we have here today?
So we actually have a replacement set of fenders for the front. So this is going to be a tire hugger, and this is going to be a nice high front fender. Gonna make it feel a little bit more adventure bikey. And then we have an awesome Vance & Hines 2-into-1 pipe.
This looks amazing.
It looks so good. I have had such good luck with Vance & Hines pipes in the past.
Yeah.
And we're going from 2-in-2 to 2-in-1. So it'll give it a nice throaty growl, a little bit more. It'll have a different sound as opposed to that kind of lub sound that it's got now. It'll be a little bit more performance-y, which will be neat.
And I like how this has the little carbon fiber tip here at the end, and because the Bonneville has such cool, part support, you got a little Triumph logo embossed there, which is cool, because I didn't know it. This is like a partnered pipe, which is pretty sweet. I know when I got it, but yeah, it looks awesome.
It's great that it does have that little Triumph embossed thing, just in case you forgot what bike you're on.
I know, yeah.
We also have the luggage rack right there, which unfortunately we don't have a bag for yet, but it's gonna go right on the side, and then you can drop your Triumph luggage rack right on there. These are actually all Triumph genuine parts that we picked up. But I am seeing a big fat turbo down there. We're not putting that on today, are we?
No, we are. Yeah, we're installing this on the Bonneville. Yeah, just kidding, guys. You already know what this is. This is our 1,000,000 subscriber Turbo Hayabusa initiative. It always shocks me how heavy this thing is when I pick it up. Maybe I gotta go hit the gym or something, but it is a little heavy over here. But go to YammieNoob.co, support us, get entered to win the Triumph Street Scrambler, subscribe to the channel. Love what we do. We love you. Come on, just do it for us. Let's get into it today. Alrighty, guys, let's get started working on the Street Scrambler.
But, Yam, why are we working down? I mean, why aren't we on the lift today?
Well, it's because, another Triumph happens to be in the way over there. And, well, there's another Triumph out over that way, too.
Seems like you might have a little bit of a problem here.
I might have a little bit of a problem with Triumph motorcycles. But anyways, let's begin today's episode.
Guys, one of the most important things you can do when you're replacing your exhaust is actually take the old carbon baffles out and replace them with some nice new ones. We have fresh ones that came with the pipe. A lot of high-dollar pipes will come with new gaskets, and it's really kind of a false economy to reuse exhaust gaskets because you're gonna get out there and you're gonna realize you have a leak that you can't clamp down on. So just pop the fresh gaskets in. It's really easy. They literally just slide in like that and you're good to go.
Guys, we've successfully installed the slip-on exhaust. No surprise there, it's a pretty simple thing to do. But one thing we wanted to do on it that we weren't able to was to remove the baffle to get the max sound gains. Unfortunately, Vance & Hines idiot-proofed this thing, and we are two idiots, and we were not able to get the baffle out because it has, what is it, a tamper-proof?
It's got a tamper-proof Allen, so for those of you who are wondering, it's literally an Allen key that has a little hole in the bottom. So if you see those at a hardware store, definitely pick them up because they're rare to find, and you'll never know when you need them because here we go. We needed it today, and not even a mechanic had them. So they're usually Torx. Allen is hard to find.
Yeah. So unfortunately, baffle is still in there. But one important mod we did to this bike is this rock form mount.
Alrighty guys, so you already know about Rockform. They make the best phone mounts for your bike, but it also comes with this handy dandy case with a magnet in it, so you can stick your phone just about anywhere on your bike like this big fancy metal tank. But because of this little neat design here, it bolts up directly to their handlebar mount right there, and it stays there nice and solid as you're gonna see in this footage here of me really trying to shake my case off the phone mount. It just won't come free. I've ridden with this thing on my bike personally for hours and hours at a time, all day rides, completely fine. It's never come free. I never worry about it falling off. And the best part is Rockform doesn't just make handlebar mounts. They make speakers, they make all sorts of mounting devices for your car and for your golf cart or wherever you want to go. Rockform's got a product for it. So click the link down in the description below, use the code YN25, get yourself 25% off your order. But before we get into installing all the rest of the goodies on this motorcycle, let's see how this pipe sounds, shall we?
Alright guys, one of the reasons we went with the factory options on this bike, which we normally don't do because it is more expensive, is just the color matching and the fit and finish. We're gonna do this high fender on this and just look at that. It's a perfect match to the gas tank that we have on this bike, and it's gonna make it look much more complete and just kind of higher, nicer quality.
Alrighty guys, while Yam is tackling the high fender, I am gonna put the luggage rack on this motorcycle. Now obviously, you're gonna only have luggage on one side thanks to this nice high pipe. But we're gonna be putting the luggage rack on this side. It's gonna bolt up. We don't have the bag for it just yet, but it will just slot right on there, nice and easy. And it looks pretty darn cool too, so let's dive in.
Alrighty guys, we've installed our parts on the Street Scrambler. It's looking pretty spiffy. I think it fits the spirit of this bike a little bit better, especially with this high fender, nice sounding exhaust over there, and just time to slap some luggage on and go take on a big ride, right, Spite?
Yeah, totally. I mean, if any bike that we've had come through the shop needs a luggage rack, this is one of those bikes because it just kind of fits the style. It's such a laid back, cruisery motorcycle that you could just take down the highway, go 200 miles, and then hit a little trail and pop your tent and sit outside by the campfire and listen to all those like weird commercial music that they always play in there.
Yep, just live that Triumph commercial dream, you know? Go down to the beach, do some tenting, hang out with your friends, have a picnic.
I'm pretty sure one of these Bonnevilles comes with a surfboard rack.
I think so.
I think there's legitimately a surfboard rack.
Or was that a Ducati Scrambler? I can't remember. Let's not throw Triumph under the bus. If you want to go surfing with this bike over here, be sure to go to YammieNoob.co, get signed up to win it because we're giving it away along with a bunch of other motorcycles. Thanks again to Rockform for supporting today's video. We'll catch you on the next one. See you later. Bummer for you, my little squid. This video is actually over, but lucky for you, there's plenty of other Yammie Noob videos you can check out right over here. What's gonna happen in them? I don't know. I haven't seen them, but you can watch them right now.